Hi, my name is Deb. I'm the Marketing Director with Campus Dining. I want to spend a few minutes talking with you about how your student will eat on campus. Let's get right into meal plans first. Meal plans are made up of two components. The first are meals. A student can use meals for an all-you-care-to-eat meal at the fresh food company. Or they can use meals for a combo at other restaurants and convenience stores around campus. When your student arrives in the fall, they can find this card, the combo cheat sheet, at registers. This lists all combo options available at each restaurant broken down by buildings. So that's a really piece of handy information to have. If you want to see some of those combo meal choices before arriving at campus, you can look at GVSUfood.com and you'll find the combo cheat sheet there. The second component of the meal plan are dining dollars. Dining dollars are a debit account that's specific to food purchases on the Allendale and Pew campus. Something that's really important to note about dining dollars is that at the end of the fall semester, dining dollars will roll over to the winter semester. So if your student leaves for the holiday break and they've got a little bit of a balance left, don't worry about that. They can spend it in January when they return to campus. But it's different at the end of the winter semester. At the end of April, dining dollars are non-refundable. So it's very important that you remind your student in April to start checking their balance and make sure that they spend it all before they leave at the end of April. Let's talk about students who are going to live on North Campus. For students who live on North Campus, they will automatically get the 14 Plus plan with their housing contract. There will not be a separate bill from campus dining. It's all rolled into that housing contract. The 14 Plus plan means they get 14 meals to use a week, and in addition to that, they get $225 dining dollars. 14 meals a week resets every Saturday night at midnight. So when your student wakes up Sunday morning, they have 14 meals to use again for the upcoming week. There are 4 opportunities a day to use a meal. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night. Late night meals are available from 10 p.m. to midnight. And as you can imagine, we see more students at late night than we do at breakfast. Another option that you have for the exact same cost is the 10 Plus plan. The 10 Plus plan is the same $1,675, but instead of 14 meals, it's 10 per week and $500 dining dollars. For students who might be looking for a little bit more, we have the Unlimited Fresh plan. This plan is an upgrade. It's a $150 upgrade, and what you get are unlimited meals at Fresh Food Company, which is the all-you-care-to-eat restaurant. You also get 10 combo meals at other restaurants around campus every week. And then you get $125 dining dollars. So those are the options for North Campus. If you don't know where your student is living yet, that's okay. You can make changes throughout the summer once you know your housing assignment by using a short online change form that you can find at gvsufood.com. For students who are going to live on South Campus, it's very different. No meal plan is included with the housing contract. That's because on South Campus, students have full kitchens, and we have no idea how much your student might like to cook for themselves, or maybe doesn't want to cook for themselves at all. Hard to know. Most students on South Campus do select some kind of plan, and we have many options. Some starting very, very small, and then also some like the Unlimited Fresh plan, which are very large. So choose what works best for your student. If your student's on South Campus and you do decide that a meal plan is right for them, I would encourage you to select both the fall and the winter semesters. Even if your student gets to the winter semester and decides that they'd like to use a different plan or even cancel the plan for that semester, there's no financial penalty for making that change. Plans are activated on Monday, August 24. That's the first day of move-in. So when your student arrives on campus, They do not need to come to the campus dining office. They don't have to call anybody. That plan is already active, and it's accessed by the barcode on the back of their student ID. We have a lot of resources in campus dining that your student can take advantage of. If you have a student who has food allergies and is wondering about how to navigate food on campus with that, I would encourage them to look at gvsufood.com and read through the allergen guide that we have available. In addition, if your student is maybe a vegan or a vegetarian, we have a resource guide for them online as well too. That guide will outline several food options and the restaurants where those options are available. Other dietary needs, we also want to make sure that we have an opportunity to communicate with you as well. So if your student is in any of those positions or just wants to ask some questions about nutrition, we have a registered dietitian available at no charge to students. You can start conversations with the registered dietitian over the summer before arriving on campus, or meet with her in person when you arrive. She is available throughout the summer via email and telephone, and then for in-person consultations in the fall. If you have further questions about campus dining, I would encourage you to look at gvsufood.com. Something that you'll notice there is we employ a lot of students. So if you have a student who's looking for a job, send them our way. Students who work with campus dining make an hourly wage and earn 1 free meal for every 4 hours they work. Other questions can be directed to us at gvsufood@gvsu.edu, or if you prefer to pick up the phone and talk with us, you can call us at 616-331-3016. Welcome to the Laker family. We look forward to seeing your student in the fall.